Well, it's a numbers game in the cattle market as throughput again declined last week and buyers are looking ahead to definite supply problems. Processors from Victoria even reached Roma in Queensland searching for stock last week. Rain in some areas no doubt caused some problems. Naturally enough, fewer numbers and prices went up. And here's our regular reminder. These prices from the National Livestock Reporting Service are live weight, sheep and pig prices are carcass weight. Some good increases there, and the action pushed the Eastern Young Cattle Indicator up by 7 cents to a touch under 400 cents a kilo. Live exports are flat out as the country dries and the road trains roll. The big ships are lining up. Steers are firm above $2 and heifers a fraction less. Interesting to see Live Corp has asked Indonesia to suspend supply of cattle to 3 Indonesian meatworks after seeing evidence of animal cruelty at these meatworks. Evidence, I'm told, which has been around a long time but not shown to Live Corp. Back to the sale yards now, where lamb throughput lifted 25% last week and the excellent season has kept quality up. Restockers have been very active, perhaps with an eye to the price of wool. So lamb cracked the $6 barrier again and mutton went up by 12 cents. Now, the sheep flock rebuilding is well underway. A recent survey by MLA and AWI has revealed that 44% of producers intend to increase their flock and 46% said they would maintain new numbers at least. Later I'll check the wool price. It should help to understand the new confidence in wool. To grains now, and in Chicago, early trading was dominated by weather concerns, but a better forecast and poor export figures gave up those gains. The 3 majors, wheat, corn and soybeans, yo-yoed within a tight range over the week. Corn exports out of America are way down on this time last year. And the ASX futures here in Australia have been busy. WA wheat for January rose $5 and New South Wales milling wheat for the same month went up $7. And local oil crop markets have seen a good demand. Wheat lifted to $300 for the first time since early March. And canola surged on the back of real worry that the WA crop will be well below average for the second year running. So wheat lifted $20. Canola jumped $64 or more than 10% in the 1 week, and sorghum demand was very firm. To New York now for the soft commodities, and cotton appears on the edge between poor demand and significant concern about new crop production, while sugar had some bounce as Brazilian production came in much lower than expected. Cotton is still strong in historical terms, and sellers should be aware buyers are using any excuse to cancel contracts at the old higher price, including wharf disputes. And finally to wool, where it's been another very, very good week. 19 to 22 microns were again in demand as the EMI reached its highest level for the season. In fact, the EMI has risen by nearly 90% in American currency since July and almost 57% in Australian currency. So the Eastern Market Indicator now stands at 1,384 cents, up 1.5% on the week. Now, all bubbles have their bust, but when you look at supply versus demand, this wool bubble looks set to stay around for some time. Now, time for a recommendation. Dungog in New South Wales is famous for being the birthplace of Doug Walters. It's also becoming famous for its annual film festival, which is on this weekend. The festival is featuring the world premiere of a superb documentary called The Worm Hunters. Produced by Larry Zetlin, The Worm Hunters visits the dark underground of dirty deeds and vile slime in search of a superworm that could save our challenged planet. Could the worm fix our land infertility? Is it the answer to toxic waste? Could it cure cancer? In search of the superworm in The Worm Hunters, a wonderful documentary with strong relevance to farming, premiering at the Dungog Film Festival this weekend.